Em, it's Will. Where the hell is that fiancé of yours? He didn't turn up at the meeting place and he's not answering his phone. Emma Holden pressed her mobile into one ear and cupped her hand over the other, but still struggled to hear what her brother was saying over the chatter of the busy London pub. The Irish theme bar was heaving with 20 and 30-somethings, mostly city workers, celebrating the end of the working week and the beginning of a long, sunny August bank holiday weekend. Emma, however, was celebrating something far more important, her wedding, due to take place in just over a week's time. And while this place wouldn't usually have been her first choice for a night out, it was so busy that it was difficult even to turn around. Somehow, it seemed perfect for a hen party. "Hang on a minute," she shouted into her phone, reaching around a group of people and handing her drink to her friend, Lizzie. She nodded and smiled as Emma gestured that she was going outside. "I'm going somewhere quieter," Emma shouted into her mobile as she began to weave her way through the crowds. "Can't hear anything in here." After a monumental effort, she reached the door and exited into the sultry night air, leaving the rest of her 10-strong hen party inside. The distinctive central London summer smell hit her, a mixture of fast food, beer, and exhaust fumes. For the first time that evening, she felt the alcohol going to her head, somehow ushered on by the waning sunlight. "Sorry about that," she said, stepping out onto the crowded pavement. The heat wave that had baked the country for the past 2 weeks had really brought out the revellers. "That was my fault. Lizzie persuaded the barman to turn the music up. Now it's so loud my eardrums feel like they're about to burst. I only noticed your call because I had my mobile out, showing Lizzie and the girls some photos from last week." "Em," Will said. His serious tone made Emma check herself, as though he'd just issued her with an order. "Where's Dan? He didn't turn up in Covent Garden, and he's not answering his mobile or your home phone." "What?" Emma absorbed the news as she watched a garish, white-stretched limo cruise past. A group of laughing girls, heads out of the window, toasted passers-by with glasses full of champagne. "Yee-haw, cowgirl!" one of the girls shouted from the limo window. For a second, Emma was confused, before remembering what she was wearing. The Wild West outfits had been Lizzie's idea, and dressing up was compulsory, especially for the bride-to-be. She took off her cowgirl hat and held it under her arm. Will was out with a group of Dan's friends, a mixture of university mates and colleagues from the web company where Dan worked. "We even went over to your flat," Will continued. "Thought he might be running late, but he's not answering the intercom. We're all standing outside there now. I also tried to reach Richard, but he's not picking up either. They're not with you lot, are they?" "No." Emma raked her fingers through her shoulder-length brown, glitter-sparkled hair. Richard, Dan's brother, had been due to rendezvous with the group in the centre of town later that evening. Why would they both be out of contact? "Last I saw of Dan was when I left to go out, about 2 hours ago. You sure you didn't miss him in Covent Garden?" "Positive. We stuck around there for over an hour. All we needed was a trombone and collection basket, and we'd have made a fortune." "I don't understand," she said, beginning to pace up and down outside the pub, suddenly forgetting the party going on inside. "He was about to go out when I left to come here. He wouldn't have been more than a few minutes behind me." "It's a bloody mystery, then." Will paused. "You don't suppose he got cold feet? Decided to head off to LA with Cameron Diaz?" "Screw you, William." "Just joking," he said with a laugh, breaking the tension. "The man would be mad to turn down the chance to marry my little sister." "That's better." "Seriously, though, Em, what if he's had an accident or something?" "An accident? He could have been in a road accident. Aren't you being a bit melodramatic?" "Probably, but these things can happen." "Do you have to be such a pessimist?" said Emma, watching as 2 police officers attempted to cajole a homeless man from a shop doorway opposite, a sad but familiar London sight. "He's probably stuck on the tube. That's why he can't answer his phone. You know what the Underground's been like this week. I was stuck on the Northern Line for half an hour on Wednesday. Signal failure or something." "Maybe," he replied. "I was thinking of breaking your door down, though, just in case." "Don't you dare! You'd hurt yourself. Anyway, I'm the black belt, not you."